What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're gonna go over a couple very important things you need to know before you lift your truck, or if you're thinking about lifting your truck. You definitely need to watch this video, but let's go. All right, let's talk about the cons first. So obviously you're changing quite a bit when you're lifting your truck. So the number one con when lifting your truck is you're going to make it a complete freaking chore to wash. And what I mean by that is now the truck's way up in the freaking air. So getting the roof of the truck, getting the hood, whether you're washing or drying, is a chore. Getting top of the bed even is a chore. So you're not going to just run out there and you know, spray it off real quick and make it look good. At least not the way I wash them. So the very first thing is you're going to make it a complete pain in the ass to wash your truck. Second con of lifting your truck is you're going to limit the places that you can get into. What I mean by that is whether it's drive-throughs or parking garages, automatic car washes, which you really shouldn't use anyway. Anything along those lines is going to make it extremely difficult, if not impossible. Most of the time it's going to be impossible to get in and out of. I haven't really had any issues with drive-through, like, you know, going to McDonald's or something like that, but car washes are a no, and you know, parking garages are a definite no, which especially if you visit a big city like we were in Nashville a couple weeks ago and couldn't fit in the parking garages, and that's about the cheapest parking you're going to find downtown. So that is definitely something to think about when you lift your truck. All right, the next thing, and obviously if you're lifting your truck, you're going to have larger wheels and tires on it. So when you do that, you're going to reduce your turning radius, really no matter what you do. So you're going to have to swing wider, back up, you know, cut it again, stuff like that when you're going to park the truck in somewhat tight places. Just makes everything a little bit more of a hassle when you're trying to, you know, get through, you know, whether big cities or, you know, just parking in a busy parking lot. You're going to need a lot of extra room. I always just park way far out, and it doesn't really bother me. I don't mind the extra walking at all. But your turning radius is going to be greatly reduced, and in some situations, especially if you live in a heavily populated area, that's going to make it a really big pain in the ass, you know, trying to park at shopping centers, malls, whatever you go to. So keep that in mind. And hey, this is self-inflicted. Gas mileage. I don't give a shit what kind of truck you got, your gas mileage is going to take a dump when you do the lift. Obviously, you're up in the air more, you're in the wind more, you've added quite a bit of weight. I think the total weight of the lift itself was almost 200 pounds. Now that doesn't take into account for the stuff I replaced, but when you throw in the additional weight of the wheels and tires, these wheels and tires are about 110 pounds a piece. So your gas mileage is going to take a pretty severe hit. You're not going to be able to brake as good as you could before, so you're going to need extra stopping distance. Again, all of these are self-inflicted, you know, it's just part of it, but consider your gas mileage. You're going to need extra braking power. Just goes with the territory, with the lift, and the big wheels and tires. Additionally, something to think about: if you're a big boy, it's going to be kind of difficult getting up into the truck. Yeah, you can get the amp steps that, you know, drop down when you open the door. A lot of trucks have those from the factory. But your kids, your wife, if they're small in stature, they're going to have a hard time getting in and out of the truck. Not really a big deal. Again, it goes with the territory, but something to consider if, you know, if you've got a older parent or grandparent that you take care of, or somebody that doesn't walk really well, or large in stature, we'll just say that. Don't forget, you got to climb up in this bitch, so bear that in mind too. talk about the pros. Why in the hell do you go to all this trouble, because it was a pain in the ass to do, and spend all the money to lift your truck? It's because it looks good, plain and simple. I love the way this truck looks. It's got a super aggressive stance, looks mean, looks evil. Like, there's nothing I don't love about the way this truck looks. So you'll see on all the Facebook groups and all that, calling them pavement princesses. Who gives a rat's ass what other people think? Probably, I would say 95 to 98% of people who lift their trucks do it for the looks, and that's okay. That's fine. Most people do not take their trucks off-road. Just is what it is. Is it capable of it now? Sure. But I did this for the looks. Anybody that doesn't like it can essentially kiss my ass, because, again, it's my truck and I wanted to do it this way, and I love it. So, and I think you should feel the same way. Who gives a crap what other people think? Lift your truck because you like the way it looks. If you decide you want to take it off-road, you're good to go. You got the ground clearance, you got the suspension travel, you got all the good stuff that comes along with having a lifted truck. A lot of people also complain about ride quality. With this truck, I have no complaints. Now, I will take a sidebar and mention that I came from an F-250. So I was used to the firm ride. I was used to a big, heavy truck that was purpose-built to tow heavy shit. To me, this truck rides freaking great. I have absolutely no complaints. Did notice some improvement when we did the coilover conversion, the Vertex. But again, I came from a truck that didn't ride exceptionally well anyway. And I didn't really have any complaints about the 250. I knew why I had the truck, and it was fine. Like, it was good. But if you're looking for a Cadillac ride, I suggest you buy a Cadillac. But again, truck rides great to me. It doesn't beat you to death. Even with the 22s and 35s, no complaints. So as far as I'm concerned, I didn't lose any ride quality or anything like that with the lift, and I couldn't be happier with it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end this video with this, and take this for what it's worth. I haven't towed the cars with the 150 yet. Again, I came from a 250, and it was a fucking beast of a tow machine. I know these trucks tow great. I know they're fine. They have plenty of power, plenty of brakes, all of that to tow. Will towing with the lift cause a problem? Everything I've seen says no, but I'll bring that video to you. Again, we've got several events we're going to be hitting this year, including Bowling Green for Holly Ford Fest, LMR Cruise-In down in Texas. So, you know, I'm going to put it through its paces. We're going to see what happens. The truck is tuned. I am running on E85, so I've got that extra power. You know, also did the exhaust, cold air intake, all that good stuff. So I don't think there's going to be any issue as far as the towing. I will probably notice the weight difference, you know, going up hills and going down hills with the trailer pushing me. That just goes with the territory. It's a lighter truck than the 250. So it is what it is. But overall, coming from a 250, I'm extremely happy with the truck. The interior is amazing. I love the way it looks. Really, there's nothing I don't like about it. So there you go, guys. Hope that gives you some food for thought. I know we got a ton of F-150 guys on the channel, truck guys. You tow with them, they're your dailies, all of that. So if you're wanting to give your truck a facelift, you know, give it some extra attitude, go for it. I love it. Hope that helps. If it did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one.